Hi, this is Dolores Hirschman from mastersinclarity.com, and I'm here in Toronto at a entrepreneurs conference. And I want to ask you a question. I know it's very noisy in the room, but I want to ask you a quick question. Can your business support your lifestyle? Are you juggling your hobby or side gig with a full-time job? And what needs to happen for you to make your hobby or your side job, gig, or your passion project the way you support your lifestyle? So let me give you a quick story. Many of you have heard this story before, but if you haven't, here it goes. A few years ago, about 18 months ago, my job, my business was my side job, and my full-time job was I was a mother of my 4 children. And at the time, my husband had a full-time job, which I supported him in his career. In that year, about a year and a half ago, everything changed, and all of a sudden, my husband's employment position changed, and it changed very quickly. It was, to be honest, it was very, very scary. And in that month of big changes, I had to ask myself, is my business ready to scale so that I can take over the financial commitments that my family has? Again, we are a family of 6, we have 4 children, and growing my business would require that I grow it to such extent that we could continue with our lifestyle, which means our mortgage, the payment of the cars. I have lots of teenagers, so I have a lot of cell phones in my house. And for a whole month, I really questioned myself if I could do it. I really didn't have a lot of choice because my husband's situation was changing really quickly. And I decided that if not then when? Like, it was the time for me to say, I can do this. I can conquer my self-doubt. I can master my courage, really, and commit to growing my business to such extent that I'm not just serving great people and doing great work, but also supporting my family and raising my children. So I want to share with you the 3 things that I would say, it would be the 3 things that you need to focus on first to begin that path of making your business how you support your lifestyle. And whether it is something that you've been dreaming for years, or whether it's bringing your spouse into your business, or letting your spouse, leave their job so that they can pursue their passion, whatever the reason it might be, here are the 3 things that you need to be considering to get started. Number 1, focus. I can't say this enough, but you cannot be the solution to all problems. The only way to scale rapidly is to focus on one problem and one market and be the go-to person for that problem. Whether you are offering a tangible product or you're offering a service or consulting or advice, you want to make sure that you are known for that solution, that the market knows what you stand for. That's number 1, focus. Number 2, market. Marketing your product or your solution is, I would say, even more important than creating that program or solution. Yes, you've probably heard of people who launch or market themselves before they even have something to sell. That's not uncommon. I'm not saying you do it, but don't go for a perfect product. Go for showing up in the market and bring and begin the conversation with your audience. And number 3, and probably the most important part of this, is commit to making it work. Commit to making your business the way you support your lifestyle. At the end of the day, everything we do happens in here. If we don't believe we can, trust me, we won't be able to. But if you believe that you have what it takes to bring this business to a level that it supports the life that you want, then commit to making it so. I'm going to actually spend the next 3 or 4 days here in Toronto, so if you are around, send me an email and we can connect. And I'll be traveling to Connecticut next week and then Buenos Aires in July. But one thing I want to share is that These 3 things that I just shared with you were the 3 things that I focused on in order to double my business in 30 days and support my family. And I know that you can accomplish this as well. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.